Hello everybody, Jared here. Today we're gonna review something unusual again. We just reviewed a wheelie custom, but instead of making a new car custom, which I don't know what to do now, I decided to do something else. So basically, after I finish the wheelies review, I look over my little car custom and be like, I only have these two now. What if I make more? Because recently I've been watching a lot of little car custom that people made, and they're very good. Okay, I want to do like a lot of them for some reason, so I decided to do V8 here because currently I only have Tony and Lugnut, but now I have V8. And after V8, I did Coupe. If you don't know who Coupe is, she's like V8 niece, and she's also Tony's girlfriend. She's the Sally knockoff. V8, I don't know, maybe Doc knockoff. Yeah. So yeah, we'll review V8 for today, and we'll review Coupe for tomorrow. Anyway, let's get into the review now that we got the backstory for context. So his name is just V8. I don't know why his name is V8. Like, that's his name. But somehow he is like the only little Cars character to not have a name change. Like Cruz here, his original name was Cruz, but from Little Cars 2 and forward, his name is just Tony. But I like Tony more. They haven't got Lugnut. That's his original name. But like from the second one and forward, his name is Combo for some reason. And Coupe here, her name is Coupe in the first movie, but like from second one and everything else, she's just like Chris. But V8, somehow his name stay as V8. Like he never have a name change as far as I know. I don't know much about Little Cars, to be honest. I never watched any of the other movie. I only watched the first one, and I barely remember anything from it. But yeah, anyway, let's get back to the review. First thing first, I make like the Lego base plate, like a 2x4 brick and a 2x2 brick here to form the shape. And this is basically the same way I did Tony custom, like it's the same size, and we'll talk about the size later. But yeah, after that I decided to cover the stud with like the clay here and try to give him like fenders, like round fender, like fender that is taller than the hood, because he has that. And after that, I decided to add a little black line, and I add a little dot to make the checkerboard pattern. Yeah, that's how I did it. Now the checker flat pattern here, I actually did more like white stuff than I did with Tony. Like, look at Tony, I did like just a little dot, but V8 I did like a lot of dot, like a lot of dot, even here and on the back. So yeah, anyways, next up, after that, I add the dot here, I add all around, and after that, I add the headlight, and yeah, they look fine. You have two headlights for each side, I guess. And then I add the bumper. His bumper is just a white mount, pretty much, and yeah, I did just that. I add this two little dots, because like his bumper have that. I guess it's supposed to be a part of a bumper, so yeah. And then I add the mount here. This mount is accidentally, I messed up with it, so yeah, sorry about that. Anyways, after that I add the windows here, and also on the back. And after that, I decided to add the fin thing, like one of those things that like old cars from the 60s have, like Ramon and Flo have that. So yeah, I just added it here because V8 have. And then I add the back headlight. I don't know what his back headlight is. I just assume it's like the same as the front one here. And yeah. Then I do the side decals. I add the checker flat pattern here. Something I actually didn't do for this Tony custom. It's like, he's pretty small, so I didn't do it. But I managed to do it here for V8. I add his like white wall kind of tires, I guess. It's not white walls, but like, it's pretty similar. I add it here, and I add this little cover up thingy, because like his back wheel are actually covered. So yeah, if you're wondering what this dog's supposed to be, it's supposed to be his like logo. So yeah, I tried my best with it, but like this thing is super tiny, so you couldn't do much with it. And then I did the exact same thing on the side. That's cool. And then the final thing I did to him, I had the eyes here. First the windshield, and then I add the eyebrows and the eyes. Now VA is pretty unique because like his right eyes, his pupil are extremely tiny, but left eyes, the pupil are just normal size. Like I don't know why he's like that. He's just like that. I just try to make it accurate. And yeah, you compare it to like Tony or Nut here. Yeah, it's fine. You know, not too bad. I mean, these guys are pretty old. Like, these like one of my first custom batch. So, yeah. And yep, that's about it for V8. Pretty simple custom, and I like it. You know, it's not too bad. It can roll because it's like Lego brick. There's no wheels. You can slide it though, so maybe it counts. I don't know. Here's some size comparison, because this guy is very tiny. Okay, let's talk about the size. When I first made my little car custom, I just made them like this. Like, I did not intend them for, like, to be tiny, like, little, like the name Little Cars. But somehow they are actually little, and that's kind of shocked me. Like, I don't know how that's even possible, that these guys are little. Like, here's a side comparison with my McQueen, my on the road McQueen. Yeah, I know it's a knockoff, but like, it's actually in scale with the real diecast. And yeah, it's pretty small. Like, it's about the size of my mini racers and the Kid 8 cards I have. It's about the same size as those guys. So yeah, these guys are really the little cars because they are little. I did not intend to do that. I just do that by accident, but yeah, now I kind of have to do it that way. So yeah, that's about it for this guy. You know, pretty simple custom, but I like it. You know, it's pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment what you think of this custom, and let me know in the comment who should I make next. I want to do the M1 guy, but who should I make else after him? Let me know. After V8, it will be Coop tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.